let's talk marketing, because there's a lot of really relevant stuff that's happening there as well. One key thing that we talk about with marketing all the time is, of course, events. And so Pursuit makes it easy to do stuff before, during, and after the event. Before and after, I think based on what Brandon just showed us, you could get a pretty clear understanding of how we can help you personalize the outreach to the people before and as a follow-up to the event. But one really novel use case is how Pursuit can help you during the event. So imagine now, the way this works is, I'm in marketing and we just paid 120 grand to sponsor a conference, right? And that's just for the show floor, not including travel. So we're putting a lot of money into this thing. We really need to make sure that we get opportunities coming out of it, because that's how we're going to judge if we're coming back next year. Also, how my boss will judge if I'm here next year. So what do we want to do? Basically, as part of being a sponsor, silver sponsor or gold sponsor of the event, we get some data before. Oftentimes it doesn't have emails and it doesn't have phone numbers of the people who are there, but it will have their names, first name, last name, and the entity that they're part of. So you can take that list and upload it to Pursuit. Pursuit will help you generate content that's relevant for campaigns before the event and after the event. But what we want to focus on today is a really novel use case for how Pursuit can be used during the event. So I'm going to share my screen and I'll walk through a use case here. Okay, so let's assume that we're attending a Michigan IT leadership summit, right? And I want to know the contacts who are going to be there. So we've got, if you go into Intel, you can upload. We've already uploaded that list, and I just go for contacts, and I'm going to look for Michigan IT leadership attendees. We took the first name, the last name, and the entity, and we uploaded it to Pursuit. Pursuit's giving back 187 contacts that we found with their emails and their phone numbers. You can move this to an 80% confidence. You can say, I want people with emails. And that's still 80, I guess it was high quality contacts. We got 187 of them. So I can take this, and now that's the data source that you want to use for all the campaigns and such. Now, let's talk about how you're going to be able to spoon feed every one of your conference attendees with a relevant icebreaker that could be used to generate a meeting. So I'm going to do that in pipeline mode.
So wait, just to clarify, you just uploaded that list and got emails and phones, confidence scored contacts done.
Yeah, I can push those into CRM. I can do whatever I want with them from there. Cool. Now, what I want to do is I want to give each of our AEs a 2 or 3 sentence, basically pickup line for, oh, hey, Brandon, I was looking for you. And I noticed that you guys are working on XYZ initiative. I just wanted to explain how we can help address that. Can we chat for 5? All right, so what I've done here is I've uploaded those Michigan IT leadership people that we were talking about before, and I can come over here and I want to grab those, all these accounts, right? These are the ones that are going to be at the conference. I'll just grab the top 100. Now I'm going to go to research entities, and I'll go edit columns with AI. And what I could do is I could say, give me a short icebreaker that an account executive can use to pique the customer's interest at a conference.
And by the way, just so everybody knows, this is using the product profiles that are already set up from your RevOps. It knows what company you're actually trying to reach out from.
Yeah, so in this case, it knows that I'm Cisco and that I'm selling security products. So give me a short icebreaker that an account executive can use to pique the customer's interest at a conference. I want it to be well researched. And let's say, just for instance, that I've already done another research prompt and I want to include analysis from that research prompt. So I could say, please make it 3 sentences. The first sentence should say, hi, I've been hoping to find you. I wanted to ask you about, and then let's say something that is relevant from your security initiatives, and close by asking for 5 minutes to chat, right? Again, that's not a beautiful prompt, but we're going to promptify it. And let's call this like icebreaker. I'm going to run it on 5 rows. And then off we go, right? So it's doing a bunch of homework right there on the fly. It's looking up what are their cybersecurity initiatives. It's kind of trying to come up with a relevant 2-second icebreaker. And so when that comes back, you can export it to however you want. You can push it to Salesforce. You could create a little lookbook, that has the person's photograph next to it. And now they know who they're looking for with what the icebreaker is. But that's how a marketing team can really empower their AEs to be really, high impact at a conference and also differentiated, because it's a lot of times when you get approached at a conference, it's not really something well researched and relevant. So, from an ROI point of view, pre-event email campaigns that are targeted and well researched, check, easy. Quick icebreakers for booth conversations, check. Detailed briefing documents for your sales team, check. Post-event follow-up sequences that reference the conversations that we teed up at the event, check. So your event ROI just went through the roof because you're not going in blind. You're going in armed with intelligence. This is what modern public sector marketing looks like.